Hello everybody and welcome back once again to the Vampire Counts playthrough of Total War Warhammer. Last time out we just about regained control of our empire from those dirty rebels. And this really needs to be a rebuilding process, really. We need to get our economy under wraps, back in the positive. And I want to try and resettle Fort Oberstein, obviously. I keep calling it Steen, it's Steyr, isn't it? Fort Oberstein. And Schwarzenhafen. And maybe Pildorf, we'll see. And obviously the other goal is we want to get rid of the Wizenland once and for all. Because as we can see from all these chaos portals everywhere, we are not far from a full-blown chaos war, I would imagine. There's a lot of ruining going on north of us. It's only a matter of time before they get to us. And of course the dwarves, our natural enemies really from the start, next door, have left us alone, and who we've left alone, although it looks like the greenskins are making good inroads. There's not much of the main dwarf faction left now. Anyway, let's get straight back into it. So we need income, really. We're going to be leaving these armies here, so these places should be safe from rebellion, so I'm okay now with building here, I think. So we need income, don't we? That's going to give us income. So let's go for that. We need to keep a little bit in reserve, really, in case this number suddenly takes a turn or we have someone raiding somewhere. So I think that's all we can do this turn. Let's go ahead and end it. Of course, more skill points. Manfred, if you want to get any more powerful, well, I'd like you a Hellstead or a zombie dragon would be quite cool. Level 17, where is he? 16. So we shouldn't be far off the Hellstead. Zombie dragons available at 25. I can't wait to see that. This was where we were going down. We're just trying to make him literally a one-man army. So I have a tendency to leave my generals out on their own, so it helps when they can deal with themselves. The Moot's not in a good way. Why is that in such a bad way? We've got good army presence. Is that because we've just retaken it? Lack of corruption. Oh, lack of corruption. Instability, that should disappear. Yeah, we're in a pretty bad way there. We need heroes, really, don't we? They require specific buildings. Good. Don't really look much. I never use agents really in Total War games. And that's like sacrilege, but I can't want to micromanage them, and it's like rock paper scissors to find the right. I mean, the whole game it can be boiled down to that. Many people do boil it down to that, but I hate that extra layer of rock paper scissors of having to work out which agent is good against other agents. There's not really much we can do. We'll just have to leave it and see what happens, really. We could potentially swap Manfred with that army, that maybe might help out to at least get it positive. Oh no. Confederation, does that mean they just instantly become the Empire? It does. Does that mean we're not at war with them anymore? Neutral. Okay. Okay. So the Empire have folded them into their territory. Which is a bit of a shame. It takes some land that we wanted away from us for the moment. So I'm definitely not taking on the Empire just yet. But it does at least give us some breathing space. So we're back in the positive. We need to continue building, really. We need to wait for this corrupted village to upgrade, so we get a bit more extra income, and then we'll probably resettle Obersteyr first. So we'll end the turn again. Can't believe we're 110 turns into this campaign already. I feel like most pro Total War players would already be like covering half the map by now. Just realised I left my fan on, so I'm sorry if there's any static on the mic or cutting out, which it does. We have placed some surplus in the Stirland. That's good news. I need to upgrade to level 2. I need a bit more income for that. Again, we have a cemetery here. I don't really know why we would need that. We've got all our military buildings are over here. I don't really need more. It's just wasted space at the moment. So we'll demolish that and rebuild something that's going to help us out. Probably with corruption. To try and make that place happy again. This is the problem. We're trying to stabilise the empire that we've taken so that we can go on the attack somewhere else. Because at the moment, we move these armies on. We're just going to have to come back to deal with rebellions. And we go into minus income again. So it's just sort of a waiting process at the moment. A little dwarven agent hobbling his way through our lands. A green skin, wah! Oh no. Mission failed again. We're not at war with the Empire. Why would we? Maybe it's because they've taken over the Wizenland guys, actually. I think that might have been a Wizenland general. All declared. Doesn't really concern us. Right, the moot. What can we do then? That's going to give us growth. Vampiric eruption. We need 2,000. We got 2,000. Okay, we have to upgrade the main chain. Okay, we'll do that then. What about up here? Is Essen okay yet? Nope. It's still not okay. Poor Skullgrave. He's gonna be up there his entire life. May as well find yourself a nice crypt to reside in, sir. Not going anywhere too soon. We've got an agent up there. What's she doing?
This night?
She died, didn't she? Increases growth. Okay. Why have I not been doing that? See, I'm no good with agents. I'm useless. She's been sitting there. We probably could have been out of there by now if I'd seen that. Yeah, we're still just waiting. There's nothing. I could send Manfred out, but we really need to stabilise again. You go through these periods in Total War. Unless you're like a Horde faction. Or like the Orcs that constantly need to get in combat. You've just got to make sure everything's stabilised before you move on. Do it gradually. Distribute Grave Gift. Plus 10 armour to Skeleton Warriors and Skeleton Spearmen. Thank you. Okay. I've got buildings to build, but not enough money to build with. Maybe I should free up a bit. None of these are... Oh, they're all ranked. Literally all ranked. What about these guys? All ranked. Yeah, I'm definitely not disbanding any of that army. We're just going to have to wait. Technology. Well, we're heading to that. That's going to help us out with our upkeep. Skill point for Reynold. What's he got in his army? Zombie, skeleton, and crypt ghouls, isn't he? Yeah. The unliving host.
Stand there like some startled sheep. Deliver thy message, lamb, so I may consider
what do you want?
Response.
Please don't be war. Non-aggression pact. Sure. We have common enemies. I don't really want to socialise with the Orcs, but I don't really want to fight them either. Still a rebellion imminent. What can I do? This is even giving us any money. It is giving us a bit of money. We still can't build anything. That's the problem. Oh, we just have to keep waiting. That loss of Fort Oberstein was crippling. It meant that once we did get everything back under our control, we still don't have enough money. Rebellion Stirland, at least that's going to give us something to do in terms of a fight. Confederation between the Empire, they're just swallowing up factions, aren't they? I guess maybe it's from the Chaos threat. Everyone's more like the Empire's just putting everybody under one banner. Raiding from the rebels. Be at war with the dwarves. I don't... Yeah, I get better leadership, but that's not really to my benefit to take on a whole faction. Although they are a really small faction now from what they were. When I think about it. We can finally build something good. But not the things we want. But we do have 2 slots now actually, so... Oh, but that's not going to give us any money. What are we waiting for? 2,000. Or 1,000 for the gibbet. Maybe we build the gibbet next turn, which will then give us more income. And a bit of public order to boot. Yeah, we'll do that.
Absolutely not. I will not obey.
It's a bit of a bigger army than I thought it was, actually. We'll get Manfred to deal with it. I mean, that's an easy fight. There's really no need. I want to try and give a battle, but I think a forewarning that this episode is probably going to be more just the technical stuff, the ins and outs of running an empire. Gives a bit more money as well. Another item, a Skull of Leeching. As an ability. Okay. Can we get him back there? Not quite. No. It's not going to lose out, so that's alright. We got plenty of money now. Means if we build the Balefire Brazier, it's going to help our public order, but it's not going to help our money situation, and then we're going to have to save up to 1,000 again. So we'll build the gibbet, and we should be at 2,000 in a few turns anyway, so it's not a problem. Ooh, that's going to give us more income as well. And some pottery, although we're not really trading with anybody, and we're not likely to. Yes, we just need money. Just need... Sorry. Dark magic. At the moment, Manfred. He can have his Hellstead. Brilliant. Hellsteeds are winged nightmares. Manfred's personal mount is said to have been the horse of an arch enemy. Typical. And the turn again. Beastkeeper, Treasure Hunter. A couple of little achievements there. Good, good. Always like those Chiefs. The Border Princes have been destroyed. He has gained a restless spirit to help with the public order. That's what we need at the moment. Skullgrave is apparently still somehow... I never get this. How are they ranking up when they're just sitting there? I guess he's reading books in his crypt, I suppose. Maybe. Skills. We're going on the bottom path, won't we? Hero recruitment cost, and then we can get to Immortal Horror. It enables lightning strike battles, and reinforcements are present. I suppose that's a kind of ambush. That'd be quite useful, maybe, if he ever gets to move from Essen.
You dare!
Deploy. I think they're already deployed. Right, we need to wait for everything to be built again. I think maybe we'll break up this episode, as there doesn't look like there's going to be any battles, by just taking a little overview of the map and see what's going on with the world. So let's do that now. Oh, there's Manfred popping up. I didn't expect to see. I mean, your beautiful face, oh great leader. Ownership, right. We can't see much, but what we can see, so the dwarves have been shrunk up a little bit by the greenskins, or they seem to have taken Carag Dromar back. Greenskins hold most of the Badlands. So the Empire have now absolved the Wizenland into them. That's not a dirty pun. I've never actually been to this part of the map, so I don't know what factions are up there, but... Oh, the Empire, they've literally got the Nordland left. That's it. So that's why they took the Wizenland. I need to check their diplomatic status with the Talabecland, actually. Because if they're not allied, we could sweep in here. Because the Empire's not the big juggernaut I thought it was. They're just ruins everywhere. That's obviously where the Chaos have gone. There's ruins pretty much all over the map. There's not going to be many targets left for them, so we're going to have to get a shift on. This is what we need to do. We need to take Western Sylvania, really. Unite our lands. And if we can resettle the Wizenland and take this off the Empire, we'll have a nice slice of land there, all connected. That should be our target, really. For the moment, we just keep on plugging away at those turns until we have a nice stable situation. Disappeared. The populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on a nearby gate or wall. See, I don't know much about the lore of Warhammer. I presume that points to something, but I don't know what it is. Negative growth. So all that good work that Carla von Snickler has been doing has been ruined. Population at Stirland. We can't build quick enough to keep up with it anyway. Okay. Is this finished yet? It has. Why are we only back up to 304? Two things we built should have added 300. Very strange. Oh, we need to do something.
Be gone.
We really do need to do something. I can't think what though. That's the problem. Yes, there's the obvious go and take some land, but there's no real easy... seems a full sense of security to me. I don't see how it can be though, because the Empire literally don't have anybody anywhere near. Oh god, we've still got an agent up. We're useless, we really are. Got a White King up here. The Empire don't have any armies there.
Your order is dismissed.
They've got this massive one being led by Balthasar Gelt. So I think we'll have to shape up to go take them on. Just need to be in a slightly better position for public order and stuff. This is going to rebel again, almost instantly. Almost wonder if there's any point in having it. I always say this game is light on, diplomacy and empire management, but there is still enough of it to keep you busy. The more you think about it, the more it worries you, to be honest. Yep, so we're going to have another rebellion. Good. Something for Manfred to do to keep him busy, I suppose. If we recruit some melee cavalry, we will get +2 unit experience and -25% recruitment cost. We can't afford to recruit anybody, we really can't. What can we build here? No, we need that Balefire Brazier now. We absolutely must have it. What about here? Small growth. Guess which button we're going to be smashing again. In turn, and we have another rebellion on our hands. Good, good. And they're raiding. Good, good. What was that? Those savages. The orcs are coming, not a sophisticated bunch that hangs out in captured dwarf holes, but the more rural boys that wander the southern Badlands. Yes, a nomadic horde of extra fighty savage orcs are close and could threaten your forces. Best be proactive against this lot before Mork, or Gork, or Bork, leads them right into your realm. Faction encountered, top knots. Can't see them, they're not a problem. How many agents there are everywhere? I don't want to deal with them. What we're going to do is we're going to check the diplomatic status between the Empire and the Taluek land. Yes, there's no relations there, so we've got really no problem with steaming in there.
I will not obey.
So we need to take that army. They're getting a lot of attention. The only thing that worries me is that if we go steaming in there, we're going to take out a common enemy of a lot of people, and we then might become the next target, but we've got to do something. They're raiding 49 a turn over there. Right, let's send Manfred over to deal with them again. It's a tiny army. I want to see this beast in action. Okay, we are going to have a small battle to end the episode then. It's pointless. We're going to win. But I want to see this great beast. And it's a bit of entertainment, isn't it, for the end of the episode, of one that's just been number crunching and waiting, really. So there he is on his giant beast. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's a fell beast, isn't it? Is it a fell beast? I'm so bad at Warhammer. I don't know much about any of it. I've read it. Well, I'm bad with memory. What we can do now then is put Manfred with the Vargeists. Yeah, there he is. Flying with them. Awesome. Okay, I mean, come on. Do whatever we want here, really. Let's not be sophisticated or anything, just main block. Black Knights on one side. Vargeists and Manfred. No, Vargeists and Manfred, there we go. On the other flank, excuse me. Okay, let's move them forward. Knights round the side. Vargeists and Manfred round the other. Speed it up a little. Whoops, 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 whoops. So Cav, let's just maul them with the entire Black Knight force. You ran into a bit of a problem there, Missile Cav, didn't you? Let's put these guys up the middle. These guys up the middle. There. And these three sort of on the flank. We got in here. Handgunners, sure. Be a good test for Manfred. His forces. Ooh, let's get you guys out there. Be careful. You guys in there. You guys in there. You three in the middle. You three can join them in the middle. These guys in there. See Manfred in action on his fell beast. Where is he? He's positively dwarfed by the Vargeist next to him. This is just chaos, though. Over the other side of the woods. All going well. I mean, they're just swamped, aren't they? Black Knights doing their work. Grave Guard, sorry. The Black Knights are doing nothing because I told them to run away. That's correct. Actually, no. Just sort of get into that fight in there-ish. Anyone who's come here from the series Manfred chasing them off, come to the series from the co-op with Blackfire Forge, you'll quickly find out I'm not much of a microer. It's sort of a mob mentality. Just general groups of units and get them in. Especially when we have such an advantage like we do now. Really much we can do wrong in this. Manfred there. On his, it's Hellbeast, isn't it? Hellbeast got it. Got it eventually. Let's send him into the missile cab. We're just going to chase him down anyway. That'll do for that battle then. Lost just 17, they lost 360. I just wanted to see that Hellbeast in action, really. And it's always fun controlling this army. It took so long to get it in the first place, and it's been sitting around for a while now. So we've got to keep the men trained, keep them hungry. Decisive victory. We need the money as well. Return captives. They looted 50 off us. We get like 500 back. So another black cat. Do you really need another black cat, Manfred? You're turning into a bit of a crazy cat lady. Oh dear. Also resolved that. Another rebellion quashed. This episode's going to be called Rebellion 2, isn't it? Return of the Rebellions. And we got another 300. We're getting a lot of money from doing that. Now we're moving back over towards Averheim. Good. We've now got plenty of money, so we can now finally build the Balefire Brazier. And we should be able to stop having these rebellions soon, although it's kind of helping us out because it's enabling us to build stuff because we keep getting so much money from destroying the rebellion. Alright, we are going to leave this episode here. I hope you're enjoying the series. As I've said before, this series should be back a lot more regularly now, between 2 to 3 episodes a week. If you haven't already, go check out the co-op I'm doing with Blackfire Forge. Me playing as the orcs, him as the dwarves. We're definitely not the most skilled players in the world, that's for sure. But we're having great fun doing it. Apart from that, as always, if anybody wants to name anything, leave that down below in the comments and I'll try and rename it when I see it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.
Let's do that. I'll just say my channel name. You can do yours, and then we can just kind of jump into what the hell we're doing.
Twin Barrel J. now.
Forge Fire Black here, and
we are playing video games.
We're gonna do a co-op, a historical gameplay. The orcs and the dwarves, because that.
Wait. That wasn't the actual intro, was it?
Hope it is.
Oh god, I don't know. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a tiny little indie game I'm sure you would have never heard of. Because if you had, I'm sure there would have been some hype for this game. Haha. Yeah, it's No Man's Sky. Of course it is. I am playing on the PC. I shall ignore the the giant puffin dinosaur for the moment, because that is incredible that we have landed initially on a planet that has a puffin dinosaur. Again, I'm just going to keep it out of screen for this intro, because holy fuck.